Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and now time for the nation's sharpest opinion. And the reality is, whether some opposition parties like it or not here in India, but the fact is that Xi Jinping is extremely upset over the fact that India is today a leader of the global south. And that is why he has made a frustrated attempt to try and diminish the G20 event by not attending it. Reality is there is much to celebrate about India's presidency of the G20. Most importantly, I think we brought the global south together, which was very significant. We brought together Latin American countries, Caribbean countries, 47 African countries, 31 Asian countries, 11 Oceania countries, 7 European countries. And we're all doing this at a time when our significance is across the world quite great, with about 8% growth this quarter. I think one of the most important things during our presidency has been that we have used our diplomatic might and this position to get the African Union to become a full member of the G20. And in fact, it was under India's presidency of the G20 that the historic digital economy ministers meeting was held, under which there was a consensus among the G20 nations to create what is being called a global economic game changer, the digital public infrastructure, or DPIs, in which we are already a global leader. Ladies and gentlemen, I can go on and on, but fundamentally, I think this is also the high point. And if some people are saying that the government is using the G20 to position, before the elections, that's their way of looking at it. The reality is that largely this has been a very, very successful event. There is no reason for India to play it down. This is a huge congregation of global leadership that is here in the national capital over the weekend. And while this is not the first time we've hosted a multilateral conference like this, we have hosted many multilateral conferences in the past. But the fact is, this is by far the biggest and the most significant, both in terms of its stature and its timing. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a global debate. Let's go in straight for that.